Hello Year 2 mathematicians. Today we're going to compare two-digit numbers. So, in order to do that, we need to learn about our equal sign, our less than crocodile mouth, and our greater than crocodile mouth. Okay, so we're going to be looking at our tens and our ones and figuring out less than and greater than and equal to and the value of those numbers. Okay, so my first challenge, I have two numbers here, and they're not very big numbers because I don't have any tens, they're just ones. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put 5 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, which of my signs am I going to use? Well, they're not the same value, so I can't use my equals. Is 5 less than 8? Or is 5 greater than 8? Have a think for a minute. Yeah, well done. It's less than. It doesn't have as many ones as 8. So, if I'm using the less than crocodile, I'm going to put my little dot there. And the smaller number 5 is eating the larger number. Okay, so here's the mouth of the crocodile. It's eating up the larger number. And the way I remember it is that when I'm drawing it, my little point always goes next to the smaller number. Great, let's have a go at a larger number now. Get rid of these. So in year 2, when we look at our tens and our ones, we're going to put a T for 10 and an O for 1 because the number 1 is spelled with an O at the front. 10 and a 1. So I'm going to make two numbers with this. Okay, so have a look at the number you think I've made. I've got two 10s and two 1s. Okay, the first number I've made, I've got two 10s. I'm going to put 2 down here. Two 10s is the same as 20, well done. And I have two 1s, so my number is 22. This number, I have one 10 and how many 1s? Oops, two 1s, so my number is 12. Now, I'm going to think about which sign do I need to use here. Is 22 greater or less than 12? Which crocodile, which number is going to eat the other number? Give you a minute. Yeah, 22 is greater than 12. Why? Because the value is greater. 22 is a larger number than 12. Look at my 10s. I've got two 10s in the number 22, so it's larger than the number with just one 10. How am I going to draw it? I'm going to put my point next to the smaller number and draw my mouth like this. Okay, greater than. 22 is greater than 12. The little number is eating up the larger number. Okay, right, let's have a go at some trickier ones. And for these ones, just to save time, I've actually written them out on cards. So have a look at my first numbers. I've also drawn my 10s and my 1s. Okay, so we've got the number 28, it has two 10s and 8 1s, and 56, 5 10s and 6 1s. Which symbol am I going to use here? Is it equal to, less than, or greater than? 22 less than or greater than 56? Have a moment. Well done, it's less than because I only have two 10s here, but I have 5 10s there. Now I've got 8 1s here, and I've got 8 1s and only 6 1s over here. So why is 28 not greater than 56? Well, it's because of the 10s number. Okay, so I've got 5 10s, which is more than 2 10s on this side. So 28 is less than 56. I'm going to do my dot next to the smaller number and my mouth here so that 28 eats 56. Fabulous, guys. Now I'm going to show you one more tricky challenge. Oops. Okay, we have two numbers here. Now, thinking hats on for this one. We have the number 19, 110 and 9 ones, and then we have the number 91 with 9 tens and 1 1. Oh, this is a bit tricky because sometimes I get mixed up between 19 and 91. So when I'm thinking about 91, the 90 means I have 9 tens, but if it's 19, the teen number, it always begins with 110. Okay, have a think about which symbol I need for this one, and you can tell me, put your thumbs up if you think I'm right. Oops. Okay, hopefully you agree with me. 19 is less than 91. Why? Because we have more tens in the number 91. It has a larger value than this number. Lovely. I was going to show you my 100 square. Now, if you're not sure about comparing numbers, and if you're not sure about which one is larger and which one's less than, have a look at 100 square. You can Google these, just type in 100 square and you can see it on your screen. And this will help you. Now, we've been working with 100 squares at school as well, so don't forget all the work we've done there. We start at 1 and we go all the way up to 100, okay? Think about those tens numbers. As they go up, and as our ones are going up, the numbers are getting larger. Right, I'm going to circle 54. Can you tell me a number that is greater than 54? Greater than. It's going to need to be any one up to 60 and any of these numbers up to 100, isn't it? If it was less than, then it would be 53 or 52 or 51 or any of those numbers. So we're looking at the value of the tens going up as well as the ones, okay? So if I was choosing a number greater than 54, I might circle 76. Why? Because I've got I've got more tens there. I've got 7 tens compared to 5 tens. Okay. Right, we're running out of time, year 2. I'm going to show you your task for today very quickly. So all you have to do in the first one is tick which number is greater. So if I were you, what would help me would be to write the number underneath. I'm going to tick the one that is greater than the other one. How do you know? Well, we've talked about that. Think about your tens. Which one number might have more ones, but if the number has more tens than the other one, that has the greater value. So think about your tens really carefully. Then, you are counting up the marbles and writing them in. Who has more marbles? You've got to compare them, okay, like we've been doing. You've got to write your numbers in there and then think about which one is greater. Yeah. How did you know? Think about the value of your tens and your ones. Now this is the trickiest one. Make a number that is greater than 50. Now we've just been doing that on our 100 square. So you need to think about a number that is going to be larger than 50. So you could put 51, or you could put 99, or you could put 100. But it wouldn't be 49 because 49 is less than 50. Okay. See, it says make a number greater than 80 but less than 100. Have a look at that one really carefully. If you're finding that tricky, look at a number square online. 100 square, sorry, online. Number 4, here is where we want you to use the symbols, okay, because it says write greater than or less than, but you could just use the symbol. 72 is something 83. Well, I'm looking at my tens number. There's 7 tens there, there's 8 tens there. Right, so 72 is less than. Okay, 100 is something 99, and 65 is something 56. Have a go. Hope you get on okay. Thanks, you too. Bye.